Can cats really understand human language? It's a question that's fascinated cat lovers for years. And while they're not going to recite Shakespeare anytime soon, science says they understand more than we think. First, let's talk about word recognition. A 2024 study in Japan found that cats can associate sounds with visuals faster than human babies. Researchers used made-up words paired with cartoon faces, and cats learned to match them after just a few repetitions. In contrast, babies needed twice as many. Cats learn through association, not through understanding grammar or sentence structure. It's all about repetition, experience, and context. If you always say treat before giving a snack, your cat will learn what treat means, or at least what follows it. Now tone plays a huge role. Cats are incredibly sensitive to vocal tone. They know when we're angry, when we're being sweet, and when we're trying to get their attention. Studies have shown cats respond more to baby talk or friendly tones, especially when coming from someone they're familiar with. So yes, they can tell when you're being nice, and they can definitely tell when you're mad. But it's not just about tone. Cats also recognize specific words, especially ones tied to their daily routines. Words like food, treat, dinner, or no often stand out. It's not that they understand the meaning like humans do. They understand the pattern. They hear the same sound, followed by the same event, and they learn to associate the two. What about their names? Yes, cats know their names. In a study conducted in Japan, researchers had people say random words followed by the cat's name. Most cats only responded when their actual name was said. They turned their heads, twitched their ears, or moved toward the voice. Interestingly, they still recognized their name when strangers said it, which suggests it's the specific sound of the name, not just the familiar voice that matters. Cats also learn the names of other cats they live with. In another study, cats stared longer at a screen when they heard one cat's name, but saw the face of another. That hesitation shows they noticed the mismatch, meaning they had mentally linked their feline roommates' names with their faces. So what words do cats understand best? Usually it's the ones we repeat the most in specific contexts. Treat, toy, no, dinner, come, out, bed, or even their own nicknames. The key is consistency. Say it the same way in the same tone, paired with the same result, and they'll catch on. When do cats start picking this up? The best window is between 3 and 9 weeks old. That's their prime socialization period. It's when kittens are most receptive to human voices and new experiences. If you start using their name early and talk to them regularly, they'll associate your words with comfort and attention. But don't worry if your cat is older. Adult cats can still learn. They're just a little more selective. They're not ignoring you. They're evaluating whether what you're saying is worth reacting to. So how do you actually teach a cat words? Repetition and reward. Choose a word, say it clearly, and follow it with something positive. For example, say dinner every time you feed them, or treat before you give a snack. You can also use clicker training to reinforce commands and names. Over time, they'll respond faster and more consistently. Now here's the part every cat owner understands. Just because they understand the word doesn't mean they'll respond. Recognition and obedience are two very different things. Your cat may know their name. They just might not feel like coming when called. But that's part of their charm. Cats choose when to engage. They observe, interpret, and respond on their own terms. In the end, understanding how cats process our words helps us build a better bond. Use consistent language, a friendly tone, and be patient. Talk to them. Use their name. Make words a part of daily routines. You'll be surprised how much they really understand, even if they pretend they don't. So yes, cats understand language, just not the way we do. They tune into sounds, rhythms, and intent. And if we learn to speak a little cat, they'll meet us halfway. And if we learn to speak a little cat, they'll meet us halfway.